Welcome, dear students. We will start with the 8th chapter, Body Movements. In this chapter, we will discuss about various types of joints and skeletal system. All living things are able to move, but their way of movement may differ from one another. When you walk, you swing your hands and move your legs, but when a dog, cat, or monkey walks, they move in a different manner. These animals may walk, run, or jump. You must have noticed that a bird flies from one place to another, a fish swims, and a snake crawls. Thus, we see that movement of every animal is different. Just like animals, we also move different parts of our body for movement. You may observe that some parts of our body move more than others. The movement of different parts of the body depends on the bones present in our body. Okay, let us perform an activity. Touch your arms, legs, back at the top of your head. Can you feel something hard? Well, these are the bones of your body. So, bones are the hard substances in the body that form the skeleton of the body. Now, try to bend or twist your wrist, move your neck, knees, elbows, ankles, and fingers. What do you observe? You will be able to move your knees and elbows. Do you know, children, bones cannot be bent. Then how do we bend our elbows? Yes, we bend our elbows with the help of joints. The place where two bones meet is called a joint. There are mainly four types of joints: ball and socket joint, pivot joint, hinge joint, and fixed joint. Ball and socket joint. In this joint, the rounded end of one bone fits into the cavity of the other bone. This allows movement in all directions. We see this joint in a hip and in a shoulder. Pivot joint. In pivot joints, a cylindrical bone rotates in a ring. The joint where our neck joins the head is a pivot joint. It allows only forward and backward movement. This joint allows movement in one direction only, that is, back and forth movement, similar to the hinges of the door. Examples of hinge joint are elbow joint between the upper and the lower arm, and the knee joint between the thigh and the lower leg. The fourth type of joint is the fixed joint. The bones cannot move in some joints. Such joints are called the fixed joints. Examples of fixed joints are the bones of skull, joint between upper jaw and the rest of the head. So here we have the four types of joints: ball and socket joint, hinge joint, fixed joint, and pivot joint. As we all know that the shape of our body is due to bones, muscles, and cartilage. The framework of all the bones in the human body is known as skeleton. The human skeleton is composed of around 305 bones at birth. The number of bones in the human skeleton changes with age. It decreases to 206 bones by adulthood after some bones have fused together. Okay, children, if you want to know the shape of the bones, the simple way is by feeling them. We have one more way, and that is by looking at the X ray images of the human body. When we are hurt or have an accident, doctors use these X ray images to find out about any possible injuries that might have happened to the bones. So, X ray shows the shapes of the bones in our body. A body without skeleton will appear like a jelly that has no shape of its own. So, the skeleton supports the body and gives definite shape to it. Not only skeleton gives support, it also helps in the movement of various parts of the body. It also protects the delicate organs of the body like heart, brain, etc. Now that we know the importance of skeleton, let us look at some of the parts of the skeleton. Let us first learn about rib cage. The rib cage is the bony structure in the chest area. You can easily feel it each time you keep your hand on your chest. There are 12 pairs of ribs present in a human being. The ribs are joined to the backbone at the back and the chest bone in the front. The rib cage protects many important internal parts of our body such as heart and lungs. The next part of the skeleton is the backbone. It runs from the back of your neck to the lower back of the body. It is made up of 33 small bones called vertebrae. These small bones are joined to each other. It helps to bend down, to pick up things, or to tie your shoelaces. It also helps us to stand upright. Then we have the shoulder bone. It supports the bones of the arms and is joined to the collarbones. It helps in the movement of the shoulder and arms. Next is pelvic bones. These bones enclose the portion of the body below the stomach. This is the part that forms a bowl-like structure on which the body rests and is used to sit. Skull. The skull is made of the bones of the head and the face. All the bones of the skulls are immovable except the jaw. The function of the skull is to protect the brain, an important organ of the body. Okay, children, that's all for today. Hope you have understood the chapter. We will continue this chapter in the next module. Till then, keep learning, keep enjoying.